needs to be in a side lane at some point. You don't want to put Ashe there by herself, she's going to die. You don't want to put Ashe and Seraphine there really, because they're probably going to die. So having something like a LeBlanc that does have enough mobility to escape.
He wants to look for this dive. Doesn't seem like Pantheon is opening here to cover it.
No, he's opening up towards that top side, looking to try and contest perhaps the Razor Beaks as Samdi and Parus now in a lot of danger. Flash away from Samdi, good cosmic binding, but not going to be enough to take down Sheo, even with the tower shots. Sheo surviving through the minions, Parus splashes forward, now Wei tanks the tower. Ice trying to get the shots in, need a couple more. A good magical journey,
goodbye,
but Parus.
Good sir. Goodbye, good sir.
Goodbye
Your
to the
time has
bar as
come.
Ice survives the final tower shot. The ramping up of damage had expired, and because of that, we can then go for the dragon. We're not going to lose any XP to our tower, and NaVi backed away, having somebody go back to reset and get himself a little bit of gold Aurora right now. Don't give you enough in terms of pushing pressure, don't really give you enough in terms of gold. An arrow coming out, that's looking towards the top side.
Oh.
Maynter. Oh, he gets whipped by it. Tracyn can look for the all-out here. It's going to go in with Path Maker, get the Q3 knockback. All-out's back on Maynter as well, as the collapse becomes in from both the junglers. Grub's secured, Maynter able to walk away, but now flashes. Grand Starfall going right over his head. Maynter down, and effectively a 2v1 with that Enchanted Crystal Arrow. Parus comes in to make sure Rhilech doesn't overstep, and another kill. We can win the 3v2, but because he tried so hard to bait, in the end, he was the fish caught in the end of the hook, as Parus here having to heal. The Enchanted Crystal Arrow does come out, and Parus uses his summon. Is it Toggle Zoom? It's probably Toggle Zoom. Basically, the Tri-Bush was warded and the Pixel Bush was warded by NaVi as the Grand Starfall comes out. Encore from Wei, misses by a mile. Ice needs to get out of there and manages to escape for now, but Poby goes between worlds, misses the weirding. He's going to dash onto the backline and will get the kill onto Ice. Maynter here as well as he looks for more damage. Tracyn going to try and keep Poby and Maynter edged against this wall, but Poby's able to dash out, Pathmaker forward. Maynter goes in with a public execution on Serin, who has to dash away as well, and there's no damage left here for Heretics.
It's a tough fight for Heretics to contest, and you see itemization, because you're not going to be under threat. You're not going to be taking a lot of AP damage.
You're not, as the Grand Starfall. They're looking for Ice once again. He does have the cleanse. Tempered Fate in first. Sheo trying to get in here to save his AD carry. There's the cleanse out, but we talked about the snap trap combination, and now Sheo is isolated. Jumps onto Parus, who flashes away. Encore, gonna get a charm only onto Poby, with the CC chain continuing to land. Sheo will go down, and Heretics lose 2 in the mid lane.
Arrow will get put down on mid. Probably won't get rode.
It's a Drake, right? Yeah, it's not going to get ridden, as you say. We'll get the charge in. TP in for Maynter, as Heretics have started up the Dragon. 3,000 on it. Grand Starfall coming down as well. There's the Tempered Fate. Will land only onto Ice. Rhilech looking for an engage. Jumps onto Ice on the backline. Poby there as well. The Encore's going to find the double charm, but the Public Exchange goes in as well. Ice goes down. The Drake secured by Heretics. Now can they win out the fight? The answer so far is a resounding no. All out across the wall as Tracyn will kill off Rhilech. Sheo going in as Maynter takes him out. Now it's on the top laners battling. Q3 missing though from Tracyn, and with Parus there to help out. Serin might look for Samdi. He finds him. Tracyn trying to survive, dashes back through Parus. Maynter still so healthy in the middle of this fight, but can he fight against the mid laner and the top laner? Tracyn's waiting for it. Serin looking for the chains. Parus just trying to be on the edge of the distortion. Cosmic Binding.
You sit behind your carries or your tanks and just sit there and press your button. You just need to find these angles. Because now he's being the victim here.
Tempered Fate distorts away with the Mimic. Serin, though, taking a lot of damage. Can't bait them out with the clone, and Serin dies. Rhilech came in as well with the Grand Starfall. Heretics power for this point in the game. Poby looking for a flank onto Ice. He doesn't have his flash. Tempered Fate just short. Grand Starfall coming out as well. Tracyn, the one who's caught, needs to get out of there. That's the tank. He almost goes down before the fight even starts. Tracyn isolated. Serin next up distorts away. Use the Mimic as well to get himself across the wall. And
1, 2, 3, 4 people at least.
Okay.
If you want to step up in that mid wave.
Oh, for you have to count 4 of your team.
Yes.
Okay.
Unless you have some crazy
a side lane threat, or to delay in time for the rest of the team to collapse as we go in.
Lord.
Ace and hold on. Ice just takes him out. Poby's damage is absolutely astronomical. He joined the astronauts on the Artemis. He's out of this world right now as Serin tries to dash forward, but just doesn't have the same DPS. NaVi once again find to take out the Heretics bot lane and will take the Baron as their prize.
Christ, what a fantastic angle found by Poby. You see his build, he's going for the full one-shot build. Shadow Flame, Storm Surge, and the Proto Belt. Just full Magic Pen damage, going for the big one-shots, and he found a fantastic angle there. I would love to see that again, because the way he I think he did the animation cancel on his Q into the R, which is something that I learned recently you can do in Aurora, where you QR and the Q cast time kind of disappears. We highlighted with the Heretics comps just grow astronomically bigger when you're being sieged. Yeah. Because suddenly when you're being sieged, what can you do? Like sure, LeBlanc finds a really good poke Parus, to be honest, and this might be a bit of a lifesaver, but
the problem is, you've talked about it. What do you do now? Right, you poked out Parus. One of the enemy team is a third HP. How do you engage? Well, you have an arrow onto Maynter. That's a good first step. Tracyn going in as well. We'll get the knockback onto Samdi. Grand Starfall onto the backline. Crescent Guard coming out as well. But with Poby on the flank, you just don't have the follow-up CC.
There's no follow-up,
NaVi just turn it around. Like, Tracyn went so deep. And NaVi are tracing out the chalk outline for where he died in bot lane. NaVi collapse onto Heretics.
And oh my goodness gracious, they land that fantastic chunk onto Parus, and they're like, okay, maybe now we can fight. Guys, please, can we get one fight? And they commit so hard. They do everything right. They brought flowers. They did everything they could to make a good impression. But in the end, just NaVi's teamfight dive is way too powerful, and there was nothing they can do as NaVi is now knocking on the door of their Nexus.
Superb comeback here from NaVi after falling massively behind in the early game. NaVi will take game 1 of this series.
Impressive.
It was
Very
really
nice.
impressive. I was worried for them for a little while, I'll be honest. After Heretics got ahead, after Ice was as big as he was, I thought that was going to be a Heretics victory. I thought
to me, when they got that third dragon, I was like, oh, it's a little bit scary, it's a little bit freaky, but now we're going to toss it to the analyst desk and they're going to break